Hello friends, welcome to my video. This video is regarding my final project, design and implementing a big data architecture using cloud services. So, in today's world, the world is becoming increasingly digital space. Today, we manage, share and store our lives online. Data is gathered from our devices, computers and smartphones and collect the information and transmit this to the cloud or where we store it. These not only the smartphones and computers, in the future there are a lot more devices like IoT devices and sensors are going to connect to this internet. So these all together the devices send some data to data where we store. This data combinedly called as big data. Actually, the big data is characterized by 3 V's. These 3 V's are volume, velocity and variety. Coming to volume, the volume is how big the data is, and coming to velocity, how fast the data is coming, and the variety, having what type of data is. There are 3 types of data: structured data, semi-structured data, unstructured data. Relational data comes under structured data. XML data comes under semi-structured data. Word, PDF, text and media logs comes under unstructured data. And coming to the benefits of big data. So, companies use big data to better understand and target customers by bringing together data from their own transaction as well as social media and even weather predictions. Big data is used in healthcare to find new cures for cancer, to optimize treatment, even predict diseases before any physical symptom appear. Not only in health and in business, it is also used and improved in our homes, city and countries. Example, optimizing the heating or lighting in our homes, the traffic flow in our cities, or the energy grid across the country. So now using traditional method, the companies are using traditional method to analyze this data. As this data is huge amount, the processors which we are using in traditional databases, data that cannot be processed this huge amount of data. So to overcome these challenges, I am using a cloud service which process the data and analyze it very easily. And coming to what is big data analysis, this huge data is processed and we can analyze the data to get the benefits like hidden patterns, complex correlations and many other complicated information as graphs, charts and tables. Big data is commonly stated as an advanced analytical technique for diversified data sets containing structured, unstructured, streaming batch with varying size from terabyte to zettabytes. So now in this video we are going to see, I will take one data set, I will analyze a structured data set. So I am using a data set which is provided by Amazon Web Services. You can see here, this is a sample data set regarding ticket. This data set they named it as ticket, and here we are having 7 tables in this data set. 7 tables regarding one is venue, event, category, sales, listing, users and date. So coming to my project architecture, you can see here this data I am taking from the databases and I will just store it in the Amazon S3. From Amazon S3 I will just copy that data into Amazon Redshift cluster, which I have already created using SQL workbench, or there is other workbench called Agility workbench. So finally, to analyze I use Tabula. So the above diagram you can see ingest, store, process, analyze. Any kind of data follow these 4 steps. First we will ingest the data and then we store, then we process, finally we analyze. Coming to what I am doing is, my project is on structured data. This structured data comes from database data. You can see here like flat files, databases, and the next thing, this data we can store in Amazon S3 or directly into Amazon Redshift. Then we will process this data using Amazon Redshift, and finally I will analyze this by Tableau. This is the design of my project, and now I will show you my cluster. This is my cluster. I'll go to dashboard. See, overall I am having one cluster. PRJ702 is my cluster. My cluster name is PRJ702. I am using only single node, and then database name RSDB, my database name. So, and I will show you my S3 bucket, which is having this data. You can see here I am having data sets, all the data over here. These are all the files. So to load from S3 to Amazon Redshift, we use SQL workbench or Agility workbench. Currently I am using Agility workbench, you can see here. So now first we have to create the tables in Amazon Redshift cluster. To create the table, just it is very simple. Just copy this command and paste it in the workbench, any of the workbench, whatever you would like to use, and then execute this table. Then automatically the tables will be created, as I have created these tables early before doing this video. You can see here. And the next thing, I will show you the data in the table called user. When you type this Agility this Amazon Redshift use PostGRE SQL language, which is very similar to SQL. So to view the content of the user table, just type select star from user, and you can see the data. Suppose if you want to see the data from table called sales, type select star from table from sales and execute. Sorry, you have to select this and you have to click on execute. Then the data is going to be executed. You can see the records over here. The next thing we do is, now the final thing, we have to analyze the data. So to analyze, I am using a Tableau, as I told you. how to connect this so that you will be familiar. See, I already connected to my server. You can see here, this is my server. I already connected. Now I am analyzing sales table and venue table. See, the sales table data is executed, and you can see here, this is the data. There are many records, more than thousands of records. This is called big data. Any data which is out of our calculation, like we cannot estimate, is called big data. And now here I am going to execute, like I need to select venue ID, and then I will update the table here, and I will go to sheet 2. Now this is the one thing I want to tell you clearly. This is the data set regarding ticket sale. This I am analyzing this ticket sale as movie ticket sale, and now this movie is, suppose this movie is released in different parts of the cities in one country. So now I want to analyze particularly at one city how much sales was happened for particular month or overall year. This is how it is very simple to analyze. First I will take the sales time and I will filter to month and year. Here you can see I will select every month. I want to know each and every month sales of the ticket. So the columns I am choosing as the sales time. The next thing what I choose is the price paid per ticket. I will choose it in rows. See, here you can see it. In January price paid per ticket is 258k, and in February you can see it is 4656k. And then now I want to know in according to a city, like in, suppose there are many cities, you can see here in, no sorry, I will paste it in columns so that you can visualize it very easily. Yeah, coming to here, you can see in Aruban Hills the sales was price paid was 258 in January 2008, and Arlington it was 109k, and Bridgeview it was 728k. This is how analyzing makes simple and easy way of understanding to any type of business. So this is how the big data came into structure, and this is how we analyze using the cloud services, and this is very easy way of analyzing. So thank you for watching my video, and the final thing I want to tell you is you can go through my blog. It's brj702.wordpress.com. so you can get through all my how I did the project and what are the steps. You can also try this. It is just for learning. And thank you very much for watching my video. See you next time. Bye.